Here's an early look at Hangman's Alley. This has always been kind of like a challenge for me because of the size, and I'll try not to move as quick since it does jank out. But like I said, I think that's the difference between the fact that I'm doing 32 by 9 and I have, but the game can't do it. See, if you move slow, it's fine, but if you move fast, it janks. Okay, so anyways, Hangman's Alley. Let's back up. I left this whole area open, so you've got a powered door you can go through. It doesn't have to be powered. It probably would be better to put like a regular door that you could just simply lock. But I thought, okay, the settlers could like literally secure it down, but in real life, you could just have somebody alley-oop you over the top. But that's just kind of there. It's just kind of there because I thought, okay, why not? All right, so I took this. Now I did use. I think it's clean and remodel Hangman's Alley, which allowed me to scrap stuff that the game normally wouldn't let me scrap. And because of that, even though it looks like this is open ground, these guys cannot walk this way for some reason. In fact, if you look over here, I literally had to put a walkway here. So, in fact, let me get this turned because I think this right here needs to be like this. Let's do it like this, and then there you go. So, and then I don't know if he can make it. Like it really janked up the nav mesh. So like he can't. The guy guarding this particular or assigned to this particular guard post cannot actually walk there. I have to pick him up and like do a move to player, put myself up on it. I'm not really sure which one it is. But we'll take a look real quick and see, just for the heck of it.
How's it going?
Where is he? Sometimes he gets stuck up in there. But with Hangman's Alley, the only thing you can do is really build upwards. So I left this open because I'm actually going to put one of those things you get, like a caravan service that you get from doing some quests over at Bunker Hill. I'm going to put that there. And I'm probably going to put some storefronts in here. This is probably going to be a place for a storefront. I've got a universal disassembler. This will allow me to kind of, to dispose of things that the robot can scrap. He's somewhere back in here. He's right here. So the robot's back in here. So when I go in here or when he actually goes out and he scraps, let me get this kind of lined up here. So when he goes in and he scraps stuff, it winds up being put in here. And I can pull this stuff out and then just drag it over here and literally scrap it. So it's kind of like a little bitty external work area. This would look better if it was on the inside, or the robot. I might put the robot, move him back out here. But I think he has a problem. Like I say, the nav meshes are really messed up on this. So
How are things going?
I just wanted you to know that I'm ready to do whatever it takes to make this a year.
okay, well then just kind of chill out, buddy. All right, so let's go ahead and drop this here. So we'll put the robot by the disassembler, which would make a little bit more sense. And then there's a small little bunk area over here. This is for like newcomers. I may put like something here, I'm not sure. Maybe a little sign. Again, all guard posts have lights. So they have a siren. So they'll all kind of meet in here. I don't even think they can make it because of the nav mesh. I fenced in the, which now that I look at it, I don't even know how this fence is going to close. But I actually fenced in the, let's lock that, they can't open it. So I fenced in the pumps. And in here, you have just a simple kind of, like a little office area. I'll probably OCD decorate it here in a little bit to put like a pillow and other things in it. So that's like a little office area. I left the workbench alone. They have scrapping stations. There is some mods that opened this up, but I didn't use them. I left them kind of as it is. Here's a cooking stove. You can use it. It does kind of lift you up in the air. So, but hopefully that's not too noticeable. I may put like, if this is like really kind of a strange issue where like there's a continuity problem, then I can go in here and do something like, let's do this. And that way, since we're building our settlement that we're going to export, we'll go in here and
Working
do
hard?
this. All right, let's
Well
just
enough.
drop this down like this. So we'll create like this little staircase going to it. So that way it looks a little bit more reasonable, as if you're standing up on something. So that would probably make a little bit more sense. Okay, so they have room for cattle. I put some garden plots back in here. These particular plots, let's see if this works, are from, it looks like the workshop. So it's like DLC workshop. So I dropped some plots in there. You can see them back in there working. They have fresh water. They have water pumps, but this way I can actually come in and refill bottles and get a drink from the spigot. Pretty much all settlements will have that. There's a little place for just somebody to kind of snooze away. Probably need to put like a bench or something back in here. A bench would probably be a good idea. Now that I think about it, to go in and do something like this. Let's do chairs. Alright, so to try to keep everything, give it a little bit of, make it a little bit consistent here. Let me drop a bench. Let's scoot this out of the way real quick. And then let's take and put the bench here. Okay, and then we'll take this and we'll just kind of set this like this. Alright, so yeah, that gives like 9 beds. I don't know if I really consider that like a place to sleep, but at least it gives somebody like a little bit of a roof over their head. That's fine. So they have a power armor station. They got some things to store some tools in. Nothing major. You have, again, a door that you can lock if you choose to do so. You can still climb up here and probably Peter Pan off the thing. Just jump up off of it. In here is an office. This is where I put the terminal to where you can manage the population. It's just kind of, I always put this in here because when you get a lot of settlements, like you just start grabbing these guys left and right. I'm assuming it has something to do with happiness, where you would literally, if your happiness continues to go up, then that's going to in a conditional statement somewhere in a script says, okay, the happiness is going up, so you must be doing something quote right, therefore let's bring more settlers in. But with Hangman's Alley, you always have to build up. So you have a platform for your guns, you have a bunk area. I need to put the pillows in, stuff like that. A door that leads out this way. I'm not even sure I really would want a door here, now that I think about it, because it's off the ground. I don't think you'd really need a door, but I put one in just in case. And then, because this is wide open as well, where you can actually go in from this angle. But I might block this off. I might completely block this off and let them go in that way. This is where the power plant is. It's the same kind of a situation. I could have put the, I might move that terminal up here like I usually do. I might move it up in here. And that might free that room up for something. And you go across this way. I left a buildable area open in case I want to put something up in here, like maybe another house or maybe something that overlooks the alley. But I wanted to keep it simple. There's only like 9 beds in here, I think. I probably need to get at least 10. At the most, it'll be like probably up to like 15. So if I want to block this in, let me go ahead and block this in real quick. Let's see what this looks like. So we're going to block, I'm going to need walls here. Let's go all the way to the end. Let's grab one of these little angular walls. And let's see if we can block this thing in here. This one. Alright, so, nope, not that way. Alright, so, let's see if we can get this in.
What the?
And we can block it. Let's see what in the world's going on down there. Alright, so we'll just kind of drop this in for now. We'll block that off, and that leaves the door the only way to get in. Well, you can come in from this angle over here, which I did that because, you know, that's probably the only way to get in. So I'm not sure about this door per se. I don't know what would happen if we took it off. Let me have it here. Let's see. Let's get it up out of the way. And we'll just store it for now and leave it like that. And leave this open, like an open area. Could put like a rug. So we can go out this way. No idea what they want. Okay, so Let's go down here.
God,
And
the smell.
I'll move that here in a bit, but this is pretty much Hangman's Alley, just to kind of, just kind of quick look at it. I got a basketball goal over here with a little static basketball they can't really pick up or move, and that provides a little bit of entertainment. These guns have a really weird issue. They don't work. Like they'll actually make a sound like they're firing, but they will not fire bullets, and it has to do with a mod. I'm not sure which mod is the problem, but see here, like this cow cannot. This cow is like, it's almost like it cannot path over to here for some strange reason. We'll just let it wander around. But yeah, that's Hangman's Alley. I thought I'd keep it simple, keep it open up the floor plan a little bit, and still have some type of aesthetic to it. So yeah, I hope you like it, and if you got any suggestions, let me know, and just have fun gaming.